Hello, my friends. Today I bring you a mystery, an unsolved mystery. A mystery that will make Sherlock Holmes himself work harder than he has ever worked. I'm talking about the disappearance of my Mega Man action figure. A beautiful little action figure that was given to me as a gift by one of my best friends. It was on my shelf one day and then it was not. I never moved it out of that shelf, but still I searched every corner of my little apartment looking for it, without any success. There are basically three main suspects in this story that I would like you to learn about and analyze. The first suspect is this employee from Blop and Blops, the Brazilian equivalent of IKEA, who assembled this beautiful sideboard that I had bought for my living room. He came here, assembled the sideboard, left, and then 1 or 2 days later I noticed that the action figure was missing. I left him working on the sideboard at my living room, where the action figure stayed, while I was in my office animating. I wasn't watching him while he was at it, so there's no way that I could have caught him red-handed. One suspicious thing that I remember is that I heard his phone ringing while he was here, and his ringtone was the Mario Brothers theme song, which reveals that he's probably a fan of old-school Nintendo games. Maybe Mega Man being one of them could very well be. I would think that it's kind of bizarre that he had taken the action figure, because as he was leaving he was very polite and even asked me for some gratuity. Don't you think that if someone is stealing something from another person, he should at least have the decency not to ask that person for more money? I was super nice to him the entire time, so I cannot see why would he want to do this to me. But oh well, it's a twisted world with twisted people. The second suspect is my cousin Jim, who was here the night before I noticed the action figure was gone. Although he's not only family but also a friend of mine since we were teenagers, there are a few reasons why I think that maybe Jim did this. The first reason is that Jim's a big fan of the Mega Man franchise. I remember playing Mega Man X with him on my Super NES not too long ago, and he took that game so seriously that he insisted on beating it without ever using any of the power-ups that you acquire after beating a boss. The second reason is that Jim has done some shady stuff to me in the past. I sold him this drum kit that I had stored at my mom's place, and I thought that he had paid my mom for the drum kit when he went there to pick it up. But only years later I found out that he never paid her, and she had thought that he had already paid me for the drum kit, but he just took it without paying anyone, and when I asked him to pay me he said he had no money. That's kind of effed up, isn't it? I mean, come on Jim, just pay me for the damn drum kit. The third suspect is Consuelo, a woman who cleans my apartment once every 2 weeks. Now, let me say that I'm pretty sure Consuelo didn't steal some childish action figure. She has absolutely no reason to do so, and I've known her for ages. The thing is that this Mega Man action figure had these blaster shots attached to the end of his Mega Buster, but they would fall off quite easily. I had to reattach them all the time. I believe that maybe Consuelo was cleaning that shelf where Mega Man was, and while she was at it, the blaster shots fell off and Consuelo thought, oh no, I broke his retarded toy, and in order to cover her tracks just made the action figure disappear altogether. Cause she knows that I know that she would never steal anything from me, but that I wouldn't be too happy in case she broke one of my material possessions. So these are the three main suspects of this horrific crime. Apart from them, I could only think of black holes, supernatural beings, a bird that could have flown into my living room. I thought that Mega Man would be a nice addition to his nest, but that's pretty much it. I hope you enjoyed learning about this little mystery. I personally think that it's a better story than most Scooby-Doo episodes. If you have a good guess of what could have happened to my action figure, please send me an email or leave a comment at this... Oh, there it is.